What's up, guys? Well, it's Pegasus here, aka Blood9585 on Twitter. Just want to go over my experience with EA Sports at E3 last week. I was selected via their Facebook page contest, which pretty much just asks why would you be a good candidate to represent the Madden community. And I just felt like, having my technical background with IT repair, being a Madden fan since I was a little kid, playing over 15 years with the franchise while growing up, pursuing my IT career, I would be a great candidate. And lucky enough, I was selected. I definitely want to thank Justin Duell for providing an awesome experience. I flew out from Washington, D.C. all the way out to L.A., about a 5-hour flight. It was an interesting flight. Went on an airline called Alaska, which was pretty nice. They had a nice view over the Grand Canyon while flying. And when I got to L.A. on Monday, we had a few hours to get settled in the hotel, and then it was right off to ESPN Zone near Staples Center, where all the EASports guys were there, and it was kind of like a bar lounge area where we pretty much they talked about the direction of the franchises, FIFA, NHL, Madden, NBA Live, and the newly acquired UFC is going to be worked on, and their vision and different trailers that they wanted to promote with the different franchises and different features that will be available to the different matches. But it was a great experience. We got to talk to different developers, view all the games. I got to get my hands-on experience with Madden NFL 13, and my first opponent happened to be a guy I play in one of my online leagues, one of the fellow EA Game Changers, Devin, aka Official Mole on Twitter, underscores in between his name, and he's no joke. Played with the Vikings, I had the 49ers, and it was still a close game. He ended up beating me by like 3 points. I never really used the 49ers too much, but the Vikings are his team, and I had to put on some Randy Moss moves for me to keep it close. So definitely shout out to him. Go check out his website on I think it's firstandmole.com. That's it, First and Mole. Also, just want to go over a few things. Oh, shout out to Coach Ruckus. Had an interesting game with him from Madden 13. Him and his YouTube channel, Alpha Male Society. Go check it out. He's a very animated character, but he knows what he's talking about. Alright, that pretty much was the first day. I got to play hands-on, playing different people. I played Mole, played Coach Ruckus. Got to meet all the game changers. Shout out to S. Gibbs and Z. Frauds, my Madden Bible. I look up to those guys. They're very inspirational. They're like family to me, man. I talk to them all the time. That first day was just pretty much ESPN Zone, and we just played Madden as much as we could, asked questions, guys took interviews with the dev team, asking questions and things like that. And so they pretty much kicked us out. They were handing out little finger foods, and it wasn't too much food, but as long as you get your hands on Madden, you happy, man, as a gamer. So and then so I think it was around 10 o'clock. We got home, got sent back to the hotel, got ready for the next morning, where we went straight to the LA Convention Center early morning, bright and early. And the first thing I did was scope out the map. Wanted to know where every developer was. Took as many freebies as I could for t-shirts so I can hand out to people. Get an idea of different developers' locations. So if anybody gave me a request, I was able to do so. Took pictures of the environment. It was, for if anybody doesn't know or hasn't been to E3, the environment is kind of like as big as an airport when those convention centers. And I'm telling you, it's like you might think it's like a college atmosphere with all the career booths and with like the college and the career fairs. But once you see these booths, it's like an indoor amusement park. They have these long lines for all the big hit names. I remember being in a line for 3 hours for Halo 4. It was ridiculous. And I had to go early morning for the Call of Duty line. Otherwise, I would have been there for a long period of time. But yeah, the second day I took pictures of the environment, all the different booths. Got a lot of freebies. Helped out with videos for the Madden community guys, which was a pleasure, man. As much as I can help the Madden community, I'm willing to do. And I just played Madden, man. I had fun playing randoms, playing, watching Coach K and, Mad Scientist, those fellow EA game changers, set up their, videos and things like that. It was awesome. Second day, you know, we just bounce ideas and different things as far as what we wanted in the game, what we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like. Third day, came straight back to the Madden booth, thinking of everything that I did like, I didn't like, and what extra stuff I wanted to take a look at, the little details, and did that and had a talk with Josh Luzman, who is in charge of the connected career mode. I pretty much picked his brain. I watched him demo connected careers with like 4 separate people total, and just to find different aspects as I could, if I missed anything. And that pretty much was my third day. After I talked to Josh Luzman, I went straight to Halo 4, which I got a lot of fellow Halo 4 guys out there, Halo, guys out there. So definitely made sure I went and did that. Got a T-shirt, had an amazing talk with a gentleman by the name of Angelo Severino. He's the CEO of GameStarExpress.com, which is a game rental service, which also gives you the ability to become a part owner of the website. So talks about gaming creativity versus big business and how they need to work together efficiently. And we had some amazing talks about Madden, about some of his favorite RPGs and everything you could think of. But it was never a dull moment, even though it was 3 hours long in that line. There's so much going on in the mind of a CEO, man. You just gotta appreciate it. That pretty much, at the end of the Halo 4 session, which was amazing, got to watch some Halo 4 single player demo, which graphics are crazy, and played some Halo 4 multiplayer, and my mind goes a million miles per hour, so I was just trying to customize everything while dudes was stealing the sword, and I didn't win my game. I came in fifth. I would have won my game if I went after the sword, like the dude who was right next to me, but I didn't do that. I wanted to mess around with the sniper rifle. I went straight to advanced tactics, man. So I got used to the sniper rifle while dudes went with the sword and won the game. But I was practicing my no scopes. So anywho, let's go. After Halo 4 multiplayer, I went straight to PC gaming. I looked at all the Alienware rigs. You cannot touch an Alienware rig at the Alienware booth. It's always occupied. So I finally found a PC game in the building that was running on the Alienware machine for a new game called War of Warplanes. Go check it out. I got 2 closed beta codes. If anybody wants them, just get at me, message me. I'll give them to you. And it was a cool game. they had a nice theme going on, and I got a picture of a nice of one of the booth babes. They had a nice military outfit, which was pretty cool. Fourth day, early morning, I knew I had to hit another big franchise to cut some line time, so I went to Call of Duty for my younger brother, comic books before, you catch him on Xbox Live. Yeah. Once I hit Call of Duty, they showed us single player modes, which kind of crazy. It kind of had like two modes. I don't know if it's going to be two separate games, but it had one where it was, kind of like a overhead squad fleet where you command them, and then you can zoom back in and go back in the first person mode, and it was kind of crazy. It's going to be interesting to see how that works. After that, I went straight to Splinter Cell. Somebody gave me a request for Splinter Cell. That was the most impressive single-player game I've seen. Just the tactics and what they exhibited. Halo 4 might have had the best graphics, but Splinter Cell had some crazy stuff going on. If any of you are Splinter Cell fans, I think that might be the best one coming out. And I took a bunch of babe pics, the booth babes. I got a request from my cousin, so PS3 gamer. You might see him on Twitter, on some of my messages. But yeah, I got some pictures of some nice young ladies. Got a shout out to the hard workers. I know they take a lot of flack, but beautiful ladies, and they're pretty nice at E3. They're very polite. I ended my day going straight back to Madden, and that was fourth day, talking to Josh Lumen again, Connected Careers, and 10 minutes before the place was about to close, I finally got to meet Victor Lugo, and if any of you guys know who he is, he's in charge of the Infinity Engine animations and things like that, and they had him in charge of the Connect demo, and that's amazing as well. He's a great mathematic mind, and I appreciate that because I love mathematics as well, technical aspects and everything, all of that. And he's definitely a great addition who they're making the people kind of reach out to more that I've seen. I haven't heard of Victor too much in the spotlight of all their videos, but Victor recently was in their videos, and I could just tell that he's one of the smartest guys that you could talk to. I asked him a question on what feature that's not in Madden that he wanted, and interestingly enough, it was a popular answer, but I feel like him saying it is going to make it a big push as well as the guys that are already working on it, which is the O-line and D-line interaction, which everybody has been waiting for. So we're going to look forward to that in the future. Let me go to special shout-outs. Yeah, let me give a shout-out to all the game changers and dev teams. They're definitely working hard, passionate guys. S. Gibbs, definitely got to shout him out because, he's one of the great motivational speakers in our community, and motivated me to do this video. Mad Scientist, him and the OG, the Madden OG, Shopmaster, running the Game Changers Radio. Those guys are always great, man. They got a lot of knowledge. Great to bounce ideas off on their show. D-Frog, he whooped me up. He blew me out one game, but I was toe-to-toe with him the first couple of games. That we played like a few quarters in. But I get Madden fatigue over time because my mind goes a mile a minute. I know what to do to simplify my game though when I get into tournament time. So I look forward to playing you later on. And I just want to say in recap, E3 heavily demonstrated that the power of the community networking in the gaming community is so vital. It brings aspects that you wouldn't think about, just comparing franchises, comparing careers, comparing different avenues, different markets. There's so much you can learn, and it was amazing. I just want to get this out there to all you guys out there. Wise Pegasus. Stay tuned for future videos, and check out my blog on Wise Madden Content at .blogspot.com. Once again, that's wisemaddenconcepts.blogspot.com. Over and out, Wise.